Welcome to the Bam Banana Man YouTube channel, the channel that helps new streamers reach their streaming goals through tips, tricks, and tutorials. I stream on Twitch Monday through Friday, so you can catch me there at twitch.tv/BamBananaMan. Link down below if you want to stop by and say hi. Glad to have you there. And now let's get into this video. Okay, so you just pulled up OBS and this is what you see. Kind of confusing, not sure really where to start. But what we're going to start is in File. You'll go into File, Settings, and some settings pop up. One we're going to go into first is Stream to link your stream service account. I use Twitch, so it's already set for me, but you can use Facebook or YouTube as well. And then go into Connect Account, log in, and your stream's ready to be streaming. So exit that out here. Next thing we're going to do is go into our output and pick our encoder. The encoder is going to depend on your PC setup, whether you're streaming on one or two PCs. For me, I stream on one PC, so I'm going to pick NVIDIA NVENC H.264 New. Whereas if you have a two PC setup, you can select the X264. The reason why you do this on the new is it puts a little bit more load on your GPU, whereas the 264 puts a little bit more on your CPU. The CPU is going to hurt your performance a little bit, and the GPU is going to hurt the quality a little bit. Okay, so like I said, I stream on one PC, so NVIDIA NVENC New for me. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to change our bitrate. The bitrate is how much data is being transferred to Twitch or the streaming service you're using in a certain amount of time. For me, I have 6,000 kilobits per second because my internet speed's pretty fast, and that's just what I like to do. Now, you can't go over 6,000 on Twitch because they just don't like that. That's not, the max is 6,000. If you go over that, it actually might hurt your streaming and degrade your stream quality. So I'd select 6,000 or below. Test your internet connection to see what is best for you. I'll put a internet speed test down in the description. And yeah, now that all the basic settings are all put into place, the next thing we're going to do is start setting up your stream to start streaming. And the first way to do that is we're going to go into Scenes here, which is at the bottom left of the screen. You're going to hit that plus button. I'm going to call this Gameplay because I'm sure that's what you're going to be doing on your streaming. Hit OK. And after that, you're going to go into Sources, which is right here. Hit that plus button again. And there's two different ways to capture your gameplay, whether if you're on a console, so like the Switch or the Xbox or the PlayStation, you'll hit the video capture device. And if you're on the PC, what you're going to do is you're going to select Game Capture. For us, I'm going to select the video game capture for now. We'll show you how to do the PC as well. But first, hit that. Call this one Xbox. Hit OK. And what you're going to do is find your game capture. And I stream off of a Elgato HD 60S, so I'm going to select that. Hit OK. That's what popped up. Pretty easy. Now, if you're on a PC, you're going to want to add that plus button again. Go into Game Capture. Select that. We'll call this PC game. Hit OK. And what you're going to do is you're going to select the option that you want. There's three different ones. Capture any full screen application, capture specific window, or capture foreground with a hotkey. For me, I'm going to select capture specific window. I'm going to find the game I want to capture. So I have Sea of Thieves pulled up, so we'll select that. Now that your games are all added, the next thing you might want to add is your webcam. And to do that, you're going to go to that plus button again in Sources. Find the video capture device. Call this one Webcam. Hit OK. And for me, it's the first one that pops up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the Sony camera and resize it to where I want to put it. For now, I'm going to put it at the bottom left here. You can put it wherever you want, make it as big as you want, and that's good for me. Now that your webcam's all added, the next thing you want to do is probably add your microphone so people can hear you. And to do that, you're going to hit this plus button once again, put an audio input capture. I'm going to call this mic. Hit OK, and find your microphone. So you'll select that. I use the blue snowball, so hit that, OK. And now your microphone's added. This is really all you need to start streaming. It's a pretty basic and simple setup, but it works. And now let's add one more scene just so you have some options to interact with your viewers. So let's add a scene by that plus button again. Call this one just chatting. hit OK. And from there, it's going to go blank. So what we got to do is we got to add a source, hit that plus button, and just do a webcam to interact with your viewers. So what we'll do is we'll hit add existing, so we don't have to go through all the steps of adding the webcam again. Hit webcam, okay. There you go, your webcam pops up. And you can stretch it to take up your whole screen, because this is a scene that you're going to be interacting with your viewers, talking with them, talking with the chat. And you still need to add your microphone again, so hit that audio input, all this. Oh, you don't need to call it anything. We're gonna hit that add existing mic, okay, and now your mic's added. Last thing we're gonna do is transitions. OBS has some transitions in this scene transitions section. And to start, we're gonna select one. I'm gonna select add slide, call it slider. Hit OK, and what's gonna pop up is this box. And you just pick the direction you would like it to slide from. So, and then you can preview it. There you go. Pretty simple. Hit OK. And now when you switch between scenes, you'll get a slide. Okay. But you can change, if it's too fast or too slow, you can change the milliseconds here. Let's say I want this to be 600. Alright. Now if you hit it again, a little slower. Or if you want to be really slow, which I don't recommend, you can go 1000. It doesn't take 1 second for this slide to go. And that is the basic setup to start streaming. From here, you make it what you want by adding custom overlays, alerts, and transitions, which I'm going to go over in my next video. So if you want to, stop on by. And for now, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Bye!